I'd like to say you know who it is, but you may not. So in case you don't, it's LA. And if I'm going to claim my multi-fandom, I need to do different shows, even if I don't know them that well. I asked some associates, like, you know, give me some cartoons, give me some shows that you watch. Adventure Time, some of them I didn't know, but the one that I knew the most that I had got was The Amazing World of Gumball. I decided, what if we were to make a menu out of The Amazing World of Gumball? I went on Google and I typed in The Amazing World of Gumball foods. A compilation, and I saw somebody make like a whole entire menu. I'm probably gonna put it up on the screen. Some of this stuff look, when I say inedible, I don't mean trying to make in front of the person. I just mean like, I can't imagine myself biting into it. It's like green ketchup. Your mind can't process the essence of the food. Every restaurant has to have 6 things. An entree, kids meal, side dishes, drinks, desserts, and appetizers. Let me write that down. Entree, sides. You know, most restaurants will have like a soft drink option, and then they'll have like some blueberry, raspberry, Faygo. Appetizers, kids menu. I noticed with kids menus, it's typically things on there that you can like easily make at home. And you can't forget about the desserts. The first item on that picture that I'm probably showing up right now was a gum burger. And I was like, that doesn't look too pleasing. My thing with the Darwin fish nuggets, right, is that it kind of reminded me of how, like, when you go through the FNAF cookbook, there's like a chica section. And next one, pennies, butter and jelly. Butter and jelly. Hot dog guy. That's definitely something I could see being on the menu at a kid's place. Anton. See, yeah, a lot of these I had to just like Google food characters, and I was like, okay, well, what if we turned them into actual food? Anton's $7 for each thing. I really want to say 5. Cause like, who's paying? No, I'll say 6. There's a couple of rainbow options we can make here, right? You have Nicole working at the Rainbow Factory. You have Mr. Smalls. You have Tobias, I think. Yeah, they're all rainbows. And I just decided to do like a Mr. Smalls theme. You know, he the lit teacher.
It's very good for the nerve.
So I was thinking about either doing like some greens, like some collard greens or something, but then I was like, no, I think he needs to be like a margarita. I'm thinking of like, I'm not gonna use AI, so I'm probably gonna either put up a picture that shows the best example of what I'm trying to say, but I'm thinking of like martini glass or, you know, something, and then, you know, like they have different ways of making stuff look like different colors in one thing. Bloody Mary. So for those of y'all that don't know who Julie is, he kind of like a small character. He's the rebel bomb guy. And I was thinking about, what if there was like a cherry Coke flavor? Carrie is supposed to be the scary person, and her name is Carrie Kruger. You know, like Carrie and Kruger. So Bloody Mary, you get it? Got it. Say $2 for each, like even. Most drinks cost like $2. So to compensate for the burger thing, I was thinking about doing like sliders instead. And that's how you get the appetizers. So gum sliders. Then you have, you know how they be having like the stuffed deep fried like eggplants? Fried eggplants from that one episode, if you know what I
important, and you need to make sure
am inferring. Cheese-filled mushrooms. I think a mushroom is one of the background characters that I saw, so I'm gonna do cheese-filled, cheese baked. But You know, it's hard to say because it kind of has like a sweet, savory flavor to it. But if y'all have ever had croquembouche, I ran out of stuff to think about. I was like, okay, well, away from the, you know, vegetables and meat, what's something? And I was like, croquembouche, Masami's croquembouche. 8, maybe 6 of those deep fried eggplants. I'm gonna say $8. People are gonna be like, your prices are. I don't know. I mean, I've never ran a restaurant. Same thing. I would have to assume it would be like 4 or 6. It's an appetizer, so I'm gonna say like $7. Masami's croquembouche. You typically make it in like a certain fashion, but I'm gonna say like $6.50. Correction day, I went out to eat with my grandma, and she had meatloaf, but you know how instead of the like ketchup-y sauce that they have, it was more like a sauteed, so it was gravy, mushrooms, and onions. I call that Principal Brown's twin. And we'll make that $12 since it's an entree. Well, if it's just the meatloaf, I'll say $10. Underdone chicken. Now that comes from that episode with oh yeah, where they hurt Richard's feelings or whatever. But it's not gonna be underdone. It's gonna be done. It's gonna be done chicken. It's like a blink and you'll miss it thing, but you'll see it in like the background.
Much. Here's a 20.
I'm gonna say like a small circular. No, that's small, like the size of my head. Small circular pizza. I'm also say like maybe $10. But sometimes if you're having pizzas like that, we saw how messy that sandwich was made. I'll say it like this. We're gonna include everything except for the messiness. And except for the freaking, what was it, like chocolate chips? Of course, for size, you know we gotta have Idaho's cousins. That's Montana and them. Idaho's cousins. RIP to the cousins, for real, for real. Leslie's favorite. This is getting so cool. But yeah, we can add all the vegetables, Another background character that you probably like blink and you'll miss it type of thing. But he was there. I'll probably put up a picture. And then you got Ocho's 8 bites. Ocho's. I'm thinking that these might be like fried. No, that's more like an appetizer. Hash browns? Potato scallops? Like, you know, the sweet things were for Richard's thing, but then I also noticed that like, I was gonna say donuts, but we already have a donut cup, so some of these things I might not even have specifics on. I might just make them. A Banana Joe milkshake, maybe like a chocolate situation. I'm gonna say it's a bias slushie. Again, it might look very different by the time you see it, but I'm gonna put pictures up of the closest thing I can find to what I imagine, and then I'm gonna put up the actual like menu that I have. I don't know why it got so dark all of a sudden. It's like 11 or something, but that is all. It might look very different from what I have on my screen. LALA.ZEMAAANN. You have a blessed day.